We are already into August, fall is just around the corner, and that means one thing: a look back at the very best tables of July 2024. And we're going to do that right here, right now, on Digital Victory. Today, we celebrate all things VPN Workshop. Almost the entire roster of games that I'm going to show you is from VPN Workshop. They've got some great things going on. We're going to start things off with this wholly updated Lord of the Rings Valinor edition. They have implemented their awesome new PWM lighting technology for the inserts, flashers, and GI, and it brings us one step closer to reality. Look at this. Man, this is beautiful. It's way more complicated than I can explain. Just know that it looks amazing. They've also updated the physics and a few other things. This table was already great. VPN Workshop just really takes it to a whole new level here, as they did with all the other tables we're going to highlight. Mind you, you do need the latest versions of VPX, VPN MAME, and B2S server. And VPW has provided all the necessary links to everything you need. Next up, JOKERZ, the second of the upgrades from VPW. More lighting goodness from the crew that is a stranglehold on the top spot of Virtual Pinball creations. Hey, let's go! Quick multi-ball here. Well, that didn't last. Hey, and shout out to my man Bart, aka Off Grid Arcade, aka West Texas Werewolf. This was the first pinball table he ever bought. I looked into it based on his recommendation, and I learned that this is a sneaky fun table with a lot of great shots, strategies, and ways to score. I have done an awesome tutorial on it. Shameless self-plug. I'll have it in the link below in the description. Bayou Tito comes out of nowhere with Hip Hop, an homage to the East Coast, West Coast rap battles of the 90s. This table has 12 modes, and each represents different rappers from both coasts who battle it out in a final wizard mode. This is a mod of JP Salas's table, Serious Sam 2, and my goodness, it looks fantastic. Now, I have always praised Bayou Tito's lush, colorful, gorgeous artwork, but he has outdone himself this time. Not only does it look ridiculously fantastic, but check this out. When you start a particular rapper, the music changes accordingly, and the playfield changes based on the coast that you're representing at that time. From the East Coast with guys like Method Man, Nas, 50 Cent, and Biggie, to the West Coast with dudes like Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Tupac, and Snoop. It's awesome. I can't stress how much attention and love went into this table. Bayou Tito knocked it out of the park. It's so creative and well done. Just a dynamite table, and well worth checking out.
Cold beer and pinball. Now it's a party.
Pabst Can Crusher.
This ain't
I have no idea where this table came from. I don't know if it's real, but just like the last table, I'm a sucker for great artwork. And even though this is an old tiny flipper style table, which I usually hate, this one made the cut purely on the artwork alone. Check that out.
Crush it.
It just screams 70s, man. I love it. Wow. I bet if you dug deep and you looked really close, there's probably some Easter eggs in that artwork. References to cultural things at that time. This is just dynamite. There's a lot of great call-outs too that are full of humor and flavor. Between that, the music, and this awesome art, this table has a lot of charm and definitely recommend a download.
You got a high score. Use those little buttons and put in your initials.
Swamp Thing, the Bayou edition by LTech. Now, if you remember, just last month, I showcased the original version of this cool-ass table by Clairvius as one of my best releases of June. I'm a big Swamp Thing fan. Absolute Swamp Thing by Alan Moore is one of the best books in my collection. Well, LTech has taken it to a whole nother level with this Bayou edition mod. Look at that. It's stunning. It was stunning before. It's more stunning now. And in addition to the awesome artwork, it has some of the most immersive audio on any pinball table I've ever played. And I'm not talking about just the ambient music and the pinball sounds, but some kick-ass music that fires up when you start the different missions. And a shout out to Clairvius because he deserves a lot of love for much of that music too. Between the two of them, Clairvius and LTech, they have graced us with an awesome table here. Ripley's Believe It or Not. I just did a tutorial for this a couple of months ago, and I thought it was a great table then. Well, VPN Workshop once again has upgraded it with all the new PWM lighting and a few other tweaks, and they've brought it up to their new extremely high bar. And that's saying a lot. Remember, you do need the latest VPX, VPN main, and V2S server. It's well worth it though. This is a table, like I mentioned before, I've never really played, but after VPW came out with it, first of all, just take a second to appreciate this. It looks real. I don't know what else to say. It looks real. But like I said, I never really played it, back in the day. But after VPW came out with it and I gave it a run, I really dig it. It's awesome.
Special is lit.
A great rule set, artwork, lighting, pretty much perfect physics and controls. Enough said. I'm going to throw you a quick look at Twilight Zone as well, belongs in that collection with VPW upgrades. I just did a video on it though, so no need to get too deep into it. Hey, shout out to Big Mike 360. Harlem Globetrotters from VPW. What can I say about this awesome table that you haven't heard before? I think I've featured this table more than any other table on my channel in the past 2.5 years that I've been doing this. Why? Because it's awesome. A great subject, fun play, simple yet challenging rule set, and now, especially, it's been featured with the latest and greatest physics, lighting, and realism from VPin Workshop. Does this look fantastic or what? It's a can't miss table. If you want any kind of old school representation in your collection, this one belongs there. Whoa, this is a crazy good full-fledged table and pup pack, once again from VPin Workshop. Look at that. If you're not familiar with the late great MF Doom, he was a British underground hip-hop artist from the 90s. He built his brand on a cool look and a style that embraced comic book and anime culture, but he was also an excellent rapper with a great style. And VPin Workshop just captured that style and the look of him perfectly in this. This came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting this at all. As I said earlier, I am a sucker for great artwork, and this table has some of the best this month and any month, really. Look at it. How cool is that? Somebody has an interest in something, so they create a table based on that, pour their love and attention and creativity into it, and we get to play it. We are so lucky to be part of this. This is the greatest hobby ever. Another fantastic month. Thank you, creators. You guys are the lifeblood of this entire hobby and community, and we would be nowhere without you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.